Imagine being a middle-aged person engulfed in life's depressions and then suddenly remembering that you're actually a superhero with the power of 1 million exploding suns. Your arch nemesis is returning, and to make matters worse, nobody remembers who you are. This is the story of Bob Reynolds, aka the Sentry. Let's start from the beginning. In 1947, the United States and Canada created Project Sentry, which was not just an attempt to recreate the super soldier serum, but magnify it thousands of times over. After 30 years, the project was essentially dead. 10 years after that, a man who was fighting addiction broke into a laboratory, discovered the compound they had been working on, consumed it, and gained the power of 1 million exploding suns. This man would go on to have an impact on the entire Marvel Universe. He taught Angel how to conquer his fear of falling. Peter Parker's photograph of the Sentry earned him a Pulitzer Prize. He showed the Hulk how to be a force of good. Meanwhile, it was like the world's and his entire memory of the Sentry just vanished overnight. As Bob started confronting these heroes in fear that his arch nemesis known as the Void was going to return, everyone started slowly remembering him. Reed Richards tagged in to try to discover what was going on, and being one of the smartest minds in the Marvel Universe, he did. The Void was a shadowy monster who exploited his enemies' greatest fears. The Void also had the power of 1 million exploding suns. Although Bob was the Sentry, one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, the Void was one monster that he couldn't destroy, because the Void was Bob's own repressed persona. Bob was the Void, opposite sides of the same coin. The only way they could defeat the Void was by making sure that every living being, none more importantly than Bob himself, forgot he ever existed. A planet-wide mind wipe. And now, back in modern times, the dust of the amnesia settling, Bob knew that in order to save humanity from the Void, that same sacrifice play needed to be made again. And with the help of Reed Richards and Doctor Strange, the world once again forgot about Bob, reduced down to the slightest tick of a memory. But memories are a tricky thing, because given the right time or need, they can always resurface.